Good morning, my friends. How are we doing? How have we been? I know it's been a minute. Life has been crazy. So my job, y'all know I manage this little car lot, and my insurance clerk, she quit, or my title clerk, whatever you want to call her. So the owners came down and they were looking to hire somebody new, and they actually decided not to. So other than selling cars, now I am doing absolutely everything. Yes. So work has been very stressful, and there's a freaking pandemic right now. So every time I go grocery shopping, I panic buy, and I spend like $300 freaking dollars on groceries. There's 2 of us in this house, and I've been spending over $200. So when I stress eat, and well, that's mostly it. I stress eat. In all honesty, I've cheated more on my diet in the past week than I have since I started in March of 2019. It's a problem. I can't figure out what angle I need to put this at, because every time I turn this nose ring, this light ring on, my nose looks so weird. I'm so tired. I was gonna go back to sleep, but I have so many things to do today. So hopefully I'll get to nap later. We shall see. But anyways, going back to being strict on my diet. So when I say I've had the worst week ever, okay, so I cheated on my diet more this week than I have since I started, like I said. Now it's time, not binge eating. I haven't been starving myself, so my body's, fighting for nutrients, whatever people always like to say about everybody. I've had one cheat meal over 4 times this week, and every single time it has been to CBY. Or sweet frog. We've done some sweet frog too. Yes, so I have a frozen yogurt addiction now. That's pretty cool. Also, I'm redoing my hair. All I did was I bleached the roots again, and I bleached right here to get that band that was in there. Well, it wasn't like a band, it just was, it didn't tone enough, like it wasn't white enough. So I re-bleached that, but I started up here, or I started down here because it was darker. Oh my god. And I know my hair looks like crap. I slept with it wet and I had to brush it out, and it's like, please stop washing me so much. So I'm gonna be re-dyeing it today, but I wanted y'all to know that's why I look crazy. But let's get to my breakfast. The whole point of this video is going to be a what I eat in a day. Some of the things are going to be a little bit out of the norm. Most of the things are going to be in the norm. I'm not going to show me really cooking any of it, because I feel like y'all are capable of cooking, you know what I'm saying? But let's start with breakfast. Breakfast is my favorite meal of the day. Usually my biggest meal of the day, and the only meal I will not go without. If I wake up at 1 o'clock, I'm eating breakfast. Point blank period. So, this morning I will be having Kodiak cakes, one of my favorite pancakes ever. They make a cinnamon, a peanut butter, a dark chocolate, and a blueberry? No. And a buttermilk. Yep. And I'm just going to take some strawberries and cut them up and cook them into them. Some turkey sausage breakfast links. Now typically any of my breakfast meats, I eat Morningstar Farms. Like, I'll eat vegetarian meat because I just prefer the vegetarian sausage and the vegetarian bacon. I had bought this for my roommate, and he's not gonna eat all of it in time, and I hate wasting stuff. So I'm gonna eat them. I'm not vegetarian. I have been in recent years for long periods of time, but someone also said they would like me to make a video on that. So if y'all are interested in that, I would do that. I've also done the vegan thing for a longer period of time, but I don't really care for being vegan. I know, like, if you're gonna go halfway, you might as well go all the way, but not me. I need cheese and yogurt and all of those other wonderful things. I've also got some egg beaters, the Southwest style. I hate egg beaters, but you know, we're in the middle of a freaking apocalypse, so everybody's buying eggs for some reason. I don't want to talk about it because I love eggs, and I use the egg whites, so I burn through eggs. So I'm very salty about it. I will be straining all my pans with Parkway spray butter. I don't like oil, but I don't know how spray butter is better, but apparently it is to my brain. And I will be drinking some Chop 50 orange juice. I only share this with you guys because I never drink orange juice. I always drink 8 million cups of coffee in the morning. So what I'll probably be doing is recording, saying what I'm gonna cook, what I'm gonna eat, and then I'll take a picture of it afterwards. Maybe record the calories, like tell y'all what calories are in each thing, or just post them on the picture. I have not decided yet. TBD. I will see you guys very soon. Bye. All right. Breakfast time is over, and now it is onward to my favorite part of the day, which is coffee time. My Magic Kingdom cup. I love this cup so much. It's so cute. I have so many of the You Are Here cups. It's not even funny. One of my favorite people, Marika, hey Mariki Dee, she got me one from Washington, which is where she's from, so that was pretty cool. It's probably my other favorite one. But anyways, coffee. Need that. So I always use stevia. This is just some great value knockoff stevia. I always put one in every cup. Not that anybody needs to know how many I need to put in there, but whatever. And then I actually found these at Walmart. And I know when we all hear that I shop at Walmart, we get chills because who doesn't hate Walmart? But listen, where my roommate picked our house, and the house that he picked, what is on my shirt? Okay, don't look at that. The house that he picked is about an hour away from Trader Joe's and Whole Foods, which are my favorites, and you can hit them one right after the other. So I've been shopping at Walmart, and I realize that there's like Publix and Harris Teeter, but like different concept. Except for like the produce and the meat, I get that it's better there, especially Publix. But oh well. Anyways, but they actually had these at Walmart. They're almond milk, and they're only 15 calories per tablespoon. Now, I've been drinking this one. I actually bought another one, and this one's decent. And I was surprised that I didn't like this one more because it's pecan caramel. But I know I don't really like coconut milk. Now, this one is vanilla, but it's also made with coconut milk. But for some reason, it tastes significantly better than that one. Like, it masks the acidity in the coffee significantly more, so that's interesting. But anyways, 1 tablespoon is 15 milliliters, so I will be putting 60 milliliters of this in each cup of coffee, which means each cup of coffee is 60 calories. Zelda, I will be having 3 of those, and I will check back in with you guys around lunchtime. See ya. Alrighty guys, I am back. I don't want you to see me because I look crazy right now because I am dyeing my hair. But it is lunchtime, so I have my food scale. I got this off of Amazon. I believe it's from the brand Greater Goods. I have a couple products from them. They're a fantastic company. This was very inexpensive. It was like 15 bucks. It came with an extra battery. The packaging was, you know, wonderful. And I had it for well over a year. I love this scale. I use it on a daily basis. I use it for my drinks. I use it for my food. I use it for my hair dye. I use it for literally everything. So for lunch, I am going to be making a wrap. And this is actually a fantastic wrap. Also, if you are vegetarian, that is actually where I originally found this idea, came up with this idea. I don't know who knows. So what this wrap is going to include today is some turkey. I've just got some Hillshire Farms turkey. My Sabra hummus, I am using spinach artichoke. Some Sargento provolone. And some spinach, which I have rinsed and chopped and is sitting over there draining a bit. So if you're making a vegetarian version of this, and it's wonderful if you get some mozzarella. The red pepper Sabra hummus is my favorite. Some spinach and some black olives. And also there's some vegetarian lunch meat, which I do also have some of. I'm just not using right now. The tofurkey slices are wonderful in this. So yeah, highly recommend. I'm sure it would also be brilliant if you did like some hummus, maybe some grilled peppers that are chilled, some feta, some tomatoes, some black olives. Make it kind of a Greek style. But I'll be back in un momento because I forgot my wraps. So these are definitely some of my household staples. The Extreme Wellness wraps. The spinach and herbs, there's also a tomato and basil and a high fiber, and they are all 50 calories a piece. They last pretty long in the cabinet, as far as, you know, not getting moldy or anything like that. And since we're in the middle of a freaking pandemic, I couldn't find any bread anyways. So my wraps came even more handy than usual. Just get my hummus on there. We will do 28 grams of hummus. I feel like I should know that by now. And I know y'all are probably judging me for my dry pancakes this morning. I'm a very, very picky person. Very picky about sauces and syrups and things like that. So I do have sugar-free syrup if I ever eat regular buttermilk pancakes, but typically I do eat dry pancakes. So yeah, there's that. All right, that looks great. Now let's weigh out my turkey. I believe it's gonna be 2 ounces that we're looking for. Yep, 2 ounces of turkey. If I could get it to come out the pack, goodness gracious. Oh my gosh, these are big pieces of turkey. That's almost 2 ounces. Okay, perfect. One off. All right. Take one of my Sargento ultra thin provolone slices. And I also use the Sargento pepper jack slices as well, but I love pepper jack. They're 50 calories, and I believe that they make an ultra thin in that one as well that's only 40. Just do one of these. Looks great. Just a little bit of salt and pepper. Just pepper. All right, let me put this stuff up. And some spinach. I chopped way too much. This is not even close to all of it. And there we go. I'll be right back. Hi. So I felt like I should film my midday snack so that y'all would know my sweet tooth has not gone anywhere. But I will not be eating TCBY. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to make a vegan, I guess, milkshake bowl, whatever it turns into. But what I'm going to be using is 1 frozen banana. Now I'm going to use some almond milk, half of a cup to be exact, so 120 milliliters. I mean, we're gonna see if that's enough. I don't know if it's gonna be. This is really like a test milkshake because I've never made one, and I'm just hoping that this works. Then I'm going to take my almond milk Oreo ice cream. Didn't know if y'all knew that Breyers made that, but they do, apparently. And I'm gonna do 1 serving of that, which is 83 grams. This ice cream is really fluffy, so I'm hoping that this will work. Okay. This is what we've got. Let's see how she blends. I used to have a food processor to make the bowls, but it just crapped out, so. All right. You know, you would think of, with how scared I am of blenders, that I would have like had a freak accident with one, but I never have. I'm just terrified of blenders. Anyways, here we are. Definitely milkshake material here. Oh, this smells so good. Yum! All right, well, I'm gonna say this vegan milkshake went very well. Let's get a little taste. It is so good. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Vegan milkshake, 10 out of 10. That's my own recipe. You're more than welcome to try it. Yes, it is vegan because Oreos are vegan as well. I will see you guys at dinner time. Yes, this is my lunch. Bye, guys. Alrighty, my friends. I am making dinner. Excuse me. Since it is my day off, typically I would not be using the crock pot, but on every day that I do work, I do use crock pots. So I had to do this one on my day off because I picked a recipe that you had to cook the meat beforehand, and I really avoid those recipes, so that was an accident, but I didn't realize until after I bought the ingredients. So here we are. Alrighty, so what we've got here is 1 pound of ground turkey. I've got 2 bell peppers that I pre-diced. This recipe is stuffed pepper stew. I just look up random crockpot recipes on Google. I used to look up like low calorie, low fat, and I stopped because all it is portion sizing. It's all the same calories. Now, I do try to look up healthy ones because if you don't, none of them will include any veggies. They will all literally just be starches, meat, and fat. So, pro tip. But this recipe called for 2 green bell peppers, again, 1 pound of ground turkey, 1 can of tomato sauce, I'm gonna be taking this stuff out as soon as I'm done filming, so don't judge me. 2 cans of diced tomatoes. I use no salt added. God, I can't talk. Way out here being sodium free. 1 cup of rice. I'm just using brown rice, and I'm using the 1 minute rice. Yeah, you're probably supposed to use the normal rice, but too late. And then get out my handy dandy food scale because I need to weigh out 1 cup of chicken broth. And if you think that the crock pot won't fit on the scale, you are completely and utterly wrong, my friend, because I do this on a daily basis. So I believe 1 cup is 240 milliliters, 245 grams. All right, and you can absolutely season this however you would like to. However, I'm a big seasonings person, can't do without them. I'm going to use some garlic powder. I'm going to use some onion powder. I'm going to use some basil. I am going to use some oregano. Wow, beauty YouTuber. Yes, that smells wonderful. Do I want to use bay leaves? No, I'm gonna try and let the oregano shine. I'm gonna use some chili powder. They fill these bottles so full, it's like impossible to get it out of here. Or maybe, well, I thought that was the problem, but it's not very full anymore. Chili powder is like one of my all-time favorite spices. Okay, that looks like plenty. I'm going to use some accent, which I am like way too low on. I should have bought more at the store, but you know, we're in the middle of a freaking pandemic, so going in there alone is awful. Nonetheless, actually looking for what you went for. And I do prefer to use accent over salt, but, well, I usually do 9 out of 10, but I don't think I'm going to have enough. Some salt in there for the sake of the rice. Okay. And I am just going to ground this drain this ground turkey. Get this in there. All right, and I'm just gonna stir this. And the rule of thumb for all crock pot recipes, I'm sure that this one has a specific thing that it recommends. But for all of them, you can either cook them on high for 3 to 4 hours or low for 6 to 8. And I need mine ready by 6 o'clock, so I will be cooking mine on high for 4 hours. Or maybe 3, since rice is very touchy. Yes! I probably won't be posting a picture of this one because I'm gonna try and start editing this video. But this weighs in at 422 calories per serving. If you want to top it with some cheese, you can. You can get some fat-free mozzarella. That would make it weigh in at 467 calories per serving. And I can't wait to try it. Thank you guys so much for watching. You can find me on Instagram at Melba_toast_. You can find me on Twitch at Melba Toast, but the only E is a 3. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.